This is the platform. Let's talk about it.
What up, though?
I'm your boy Doe.
What up, man? As far as you, man.
LTA, this your boy Doe. Let's talk about it. We just gonna do a little quick show today about when did we lose the opportunity to check somebody else's kid, or to even not even the word check, discipline, put in place, whatever words you want to use. When did we lose that ability? It seemed like 20 years ago or so, 30 years ago, you start hearing the parents say, don't say nothing to my child. But remember, before that, it was you get in trouble at school, and you get in trouble all the way till you get home, and then you get in trouble once you get home too, right? It's it's a big disconnect. And I always say this too, like with the internet, everything seems like the worst now. When we always had these issues, don't get it twisted, don't get it wrong. But besides the internet, exposing it more and putting it in your face more, what do you think about your own personal experience? Like when you go over somebody's house, or when you be around some, like in public, at a store or something, you see a kid acting out, or whatever the case may be. Are you seeing it more now? Not just off of social media, but are you seeing it more now, period, right? Now, of course, everybody got the right to raise their child the way they want to and all that good stuff. But it becomes a problem if you're not teaching them basic respect. Because it ain't about just you in the household, however you decide to get down. It's about how do they interact when they're out in public. Once they become adolescents, teenagers, young adults, what kind of product are you putting on the streets? It's just like selling drugs. Do you got the good product? Is your kids the good product? Are you making up the good product? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't understand the trickle down effect, I guess. That's what it seems like anyway. Don't understand the trickle down effect. What you put out, what you try to mold your kids into is what is going to get put out into the world. Now, is there mishaps and 8 times out of 10s and all that good stuff? Just because you're a good parent don't mean you're going to have good kids. We understand that. But for the most part, the 8 times out of 10s, probably even 7 out of 10s, if you do your part, then you're going to get good results. What they say, you sow what you reap, what you sow. You dig? So, the apple don't fall far from the tree. All that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about, all them sayings. So, this video is kind of old, but it's this chick on, I guess, Instagram Live that's letting her son cuss, calling her all out her name. And she said it right, though. I guess, in their household it's not disrespect because she don't view it as disrespect. So if she don't view it as disrespect, for their household, it ain't disrespect. But once again, you got to put a child out in the world. So now this little boy, I don't know how old he got to be. He sounds like he's, 5, 6, 7 years old. Now once the little dude at 12 years old started going to jail for criminal activities and stuff of that nature, who do you blame? People always want to point the finger at the parents when they doing good. Oh, you raised a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. You did this, you did that. When the child's doing good, do you say the same thing when the child doing bad? Do you say, damn, you was a fucked up parent? Do you say that? I don't know. We definitely, it definitely starts at home. That doesn't mean that you are going to be able to raise a child exactly how you want to raise them, because Well, especially nowadays, you got social media, games, and the whole nine. It's a little harder. But even if though, the point is, if your kid grew up doing good, and you say, "Oh, he had a good parent," or he or she had good parents. If they grew up being bad, fuck it up. Do you say the same thing? Oh, they had fucked up parents. Now, me personally, I don't mess with the government too much. I don't do holidays. I don't like contractual marriages and stuff of that nature. I don't mess with like stuff that's too too controlled on that level. Like if there's higher powers that got their hands in it, I kind of don't like it. But I do believe that the government should start giving tests to people before they have kids. Test them, see if they're capable enough to being at least an okay parent, a decent parent. Because like I say, you're not going to be 100% right about everything. You're not going to be, you're not going to get it all right. But at least you'll know your checks and balances. You'll know your motives and your alternatives. Like you'll know by test wise if you're okay to at least be a parent. But let's listen to this video and y'all see what I'm talking about.
If you're gonna keep on mentioning, I'm not gonna eat.
What?
Did I stutter?
Who you talking to?
You.
Here, now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I'm playing with you.
Stop! Don't throw that. I got this kid. I'm not letting you lift the bowl. 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 No, I'm not letting you lift the bowl. No, I'm not letting you lift the bowl. If you want to be rude.
Give me.
Throw something else. I'm not letting you lift the bowl.
I'm gonna keep with the if you want to have it.
Yo, stop!
I'm not the king.
This is why people calling you
I'm not the king. I'm not the king. I'm in the ball.
It's not disrespect if I don't feel disrespected. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all knew. My son, everybody else know, Queen Out Michelle know that my son cuss. I allow him to do whatever he wants, so how is it disrespect? Like, what are you talking about? I let him talk this way.
I want to eat. I want to eat the ball.
Yo!
I want to eat the ball. I want to eat the ball.
And guess what? I'm still fighting for him in court.
What's so? That's the first video. That's so funny. I mean, it's sad actually. It's like funny sad. Little dude is screaming, called her a bitch, all types of crazy. Like, and then the fact that she sat there and said, "Well, it's not disrespecting me because that's how I let him. I let him rock like that." I don't understand. I don't get it, but I guess it ain't for me to get. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. That's super wild. What do you say about that though? Like, what do? I don't know, man. It's some things in life that's not about you per se. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's say she doesn't feel disrespected, right? Obviously she doesn't. I don't know. Sometimes people cover up things or do things for clout, so who knows? But it's not really all. It's not about that really. It is about that because that's his parent. That's his mom. You know what I mean? So it is about the disrespect at the end of the day. But it's even deeper than that though. What? He has to go into the world. Once again, he has to mingle and mangle around different walks of life, around different, different different atmospheres, right? I said it a little wrong, but you know what I mean. I'm the bad pronouncer cat. Yeah, like, he has to mingle and mangle. He has to. So what is he going to do? Is he going to go to school and cuss his teacher out? Yes. That's exactly what he's going to do. That's exactly what he's going to do. That's wild, man. There's always the right way to do things. You're not going to get it 100% all the time because ain't nobody perfect. You know, we're all humans. We learn as we go a lot of times, and you don't really get to learn until you get older because you're not really paying attention or taught the right shit at a young age. So a lot of times it takes you get older to even start thinking on that type of level. So I get it. But that's why it's up to the parents. That's the reason why you have the kid don't have you. For you could try your best to put out a good product. You know, so I mean, we can't be doing that. We cannot allow the kids to just do what the hell they want to do. Even if you the kind that don't care, you still got to think in your mind like, what ain't about me not caring? It's about that child has to leave this household one day. The child got to go one day. They got to go live on their own one day. You know, well, some people live with their mom till they fucking 40, but besides, not, you know, I don't know what the number is, but nah, you gotta prepare the child to live in the world by themselves. And if they don't know respect and boundaries and all that good shit, it ain't gonna work too well for them. They're gonna have a life of heartache and misery and all that BS. You dig? So yeah, I just wanted to shine some light on that and just say, like I said, it ain't about if you don't care, not yet. You can raise your child you want to. But that child has to go into the world. The child has to live their own life. What kind of product is you putting out there? LTA, we out of here.